Hello Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be your reading for the week of the 2nd going to the 8th of August. Yes, let's go into it. Okay guys, now in terms of your pre-shuffle and your channeled messages for the air signs, there is definitely a specific message for somebody out there, and this has a lot to do with walking away from a shadow side or from certain people who are very, very negative around you. And in fact, Gemini, I'm really going to push this forward for you specifically and say there's a lot of people around you who don't deserve your company. There's a lot of people around you who don't deserve what you have to bring, and you might have noticed this already and already walked away, in which case I say that is the best decision you've made, because I see so much improvement happening when you disconnect from this person. Now, this is someone that the universe is almost telling you to remove yourself from, or was telling you to remove yourself from. For those of you who've already been through it, just take it how it resonates with you as like past tense, but I'm going to speak to those of you who are still in the process of this. Okay, so I do feel like a heavy theme for the week for the air signs is karma. That is good and bad. So if you've done great things, and this is great things coming back to you within this week, especially in a form of self-growth, self-love, just being a complete different person full of an amazing aura, which is great. And also finances are increasing, your independence is increasing, and just the way that you carry yourself is like even more powerful than it's ever been. You're balancing your emotions, so it's all good. All this self-improvement is a part of your spiritual karma, by the way. Now, in terms of the other people who've done you dirty, people who have taken advantage of you, people who have stolen, who have cheated, people who have rejected you, left you in the dark when you really needed them, these people are going to get their karma. These people are going to have to learn a very difficult lesson in terms of you don't take advantage of people. They're going to understand what they've missed. They're going to realize what they've missed. This does not mean you take them back. This is their lesson for you to end it, right? Cut the cycles, cut the chains, and to get rid of anything that's causing mental blockages in your mind, because it causes your energy to be down. And it almost feels like there is someone around you who's almost I don't know if this is a way of describing it, but they've almost kind of blocked good things from happening to you. Now, again, we're in control of our own destiny, so I don't want to say this is like a fixed thing, because it's not. But being around this person, being around this negativity, of course, it's going to affect our own energy. It's going to affect our own future. It's going to affect how we deal with things and the attitudes that we have on a day-to-day basis. Gemini, staying away from this person, if it's just for a time being, just placing boundaries, or just, staying, if it's people that we live with, staying in our room, whatever this is, it's really calling for you to detach from this, because otherwise it is going to bring your energy down. But the great thing is, I see you detaching, so it's great. We don't need to worry about it. This person is going to miss an opportunity with you, and that's their bad karma, okay? And they're going to be haunted by the fact that they've done you wrong. They're going to be haunted by the fact here, guys, that they can now see that you're growing and blossoming, and they won't ever be able to get you back. So, or be your friend, or, have access to you like they did before, okay? Regardless, let's go into your reading and see what's going on for you, Gemini. The first thing coming out, Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords. An amazing idea, an amazing opportunity is coming to mind here. A spurt of information. I was gonna say motivation and inspiration, but hey, could be anything at this point. The fact that we have the Queen of Swords talks about discipline here, guys. Gemini. Now, this is a Libran card, so again, justice and karma is definitely coming in here. And in fact, it's probably you guys who are not only detaching yourself, and again, being very cautious about who you give your love and attention to. The Ace of Wands says that you might even be thinking about relocating. You might be thinking about just new ideas about where to go in the future. And I like it because I think you're bringing a sense of discipline. Definitely a lot of logic here. Now, we have air and fire here. So logic as well as motivation and inspiration and really great ideas. So this could be a very good week to write down your ideas, to brainstorm. Really, really great time for that, by the way, here, Gemini. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. A lot of sexual energy, by the way. Just saying. Right. This Ace of Wands is now clarified by the Chariot, which is great, but we only have the Eight of Swords blocking us. Now, Eight of Swords does talk about our own inner thoughts, We need to cut the ties from something that's been trapping us, okay? This fear of what if needs to be removed. How do we remove it? Again, this discipline that we spoke about in the Queen of Swords is being repeated in this Chariot card. We could be dealing with a Cancer sign, by the way. I see things moving forward here. I just feel like there is a fear involved here on moving forward. Or whether this is you or someone else around you here, Gemini, there's someone who feels very, very blocked in their mind in terms of moving forward, in terms of where they're going, especially because this is clarifying the Ace of Wands. So there's an idea here that we're wanting to run towards with the Chariot. This isn't, about determination and focus and discipline. But the Eight of Swords is almost an internal dialogue going on saying that you can't do this, or there's fears involved, but what if this happens? What if it doesn't work out the way that I thought it would? And there's something that's blocking you, and it's your mind. I don't specifically see people right here, right now, or at least there's no one here that is actively able to block your path. It's more so your mind and your fears than anything else. And sometimes we have to take accountability for that. Obviously, if it's that deep and intense, I do suggest you speak to someone about it. And if you need a professional's help, then I would say obviously go towards that here, Gemini. But for those of you who understand that this is just something that you can overcome, then really kind of showing, how can I describe this? To kind of how I've been able to tackle things like anxiety is by kind of confronting my own mind and doing the situation anyways. Unless it's a gut feeling saying no, don't do it for a reason. If it's just a mental thing, if it's just it feels in my chest heavy from the anxiousness, then I know that's my emotions. I know that is just something that needs to be overcome because it's a trigger and it's a blockage of mine. And I will keep telling myself, Zeta, this is not something we need to worry about right now. I want to do this, so I'm going to go and do it. And it's about not getting in your own way here, Gemini, okay? Now, with the Queen of Swords, I do see that you are finding these mental blockages, understanding them for what they are, seeing the truth in them, and seeing that they are an illusion. And you will be cutting these ties here. But you need to pay attention to what it is that's troubling you. And that means looking at why this is happening. Is this because of how you were raised growing up? Was you told that the universe is limited and you can't do this and you can't do that? Is this something that's still triggering you now, blocking you? We need to look back at our past conditioning here, because you have the sword and you have what it takes to cut away those mental ties. This is a really great week for reflecting. I do heavily sense that, okay? Anything else for Gemini? Aside from that, again, I really want to say, whatever journey you are wanting to embark on, whatever new ideas you have that are just lighting you up here, go for it. I actually see good results coming from this, because the Chariot chases the star, the dreams. You are able to get it, okay? Let's see what else is going on for Geminis, please. The Sun card, we love this. Yeah, I like this. We have the Knight of Swords and the Sun. And this is again about clarity. Both of these are about clarity. One thing I will say with the Knight of Swords, I would say maybe you're getting some information here that's going to really make you very, very happy. And again, with the Knight of Swords, it is kind of you running away from a situation that might, again, be causing this blockage. And now you're moving towards happiness. You're actually running towards happiness now. I think there's a freeing energy that's coming up for you within this week, which is really, really amazing. And especially with this Chariot card, I think it is freedom. You're gaining a sense of freedom. And again, it's almost through an idea, through a divine idea that seems to be coming in for you here, Gemini, that's giving you this optimism, this, I want to call it grace. They're saying grace to me. It's like there is this, I don't know how to describe it, Spirit, help me out. It just feels as though there is this newfound connection. There is this newfound enlightenment. There is this newfound youthful energy here. Definitely freeing. In the Fool's Journey in the Sun card, it's normally a little child here, and it represents your inner child being free. And with the Knight of Swords, one thing I want to say, instead of blaming other people, start to really understand what can we do to unblock ourselves from the path. Because yes, people have done things to you, Gemini, but it doesn't mean that that's your whole life. No, you're in control of healing yourself. And I see a lot of healing coming in with the Sun card. And success, by the way, whatever this endeavor is, jumping straight into it, working it out and going through with it here, Gemini, is really going to help you out. I really like it. And I think there's a lot of speed involved with this, with the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of fast movement if you decide to go with it. And sometimes that can be scary with that 8 of Swords here, but it's really about don't be in your own way of a project, because there's a lot of success promised here. Okay? Anyways, let's see what else is going on for you, please. For Gemini, Spirit, what can you tell me for the week? Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, look at these amazing things coming out. We have the 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. This is amazing. This is about a happy home, happy family, happy community going on around you. So a lot of happiness is being spread around. There is a rainbow here. So despite the rain, okay, there is going to be sunshine and there is going to be a rainbow here. And everything that you've been through, you're going to be able to reflect and go, actually, as much as that happened, I'm glad to be where I am now. And I'm glad to look back and know that I've learned my lesson from these things and I've gone through them, because now I'm stronger. Now I have learned more. You know, now I'm more connected to myself because of a situation. And we have the 3 of Cups, which is celebration. You also have the Ace of Cups here. So definitely love coming through for you guys. I don't sense a heavy relationship coming in, but this is more about the people who are already in your life. So for those of you who are out there, I do think there's someone that you're with already, or this again could be friends that are more important for you right now. You know, your self-love and the people that you have around you is super important. A lot of cups coming through. We also have the 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles here, so a little bit of impatience in terms of projects, but I do think the more that we are continuing, I do see some emotional satisfaction coming in. And it's almost like because of this rainbow that we're now achieving, after again removing this mental blockage, now we're actually able to pour this. I'm seeing you pouring this here. As you can see, these didn't have anything special in it, but it still helped us grow. The next thing is almost like a catalyst here to make this even bigger. Whatever project or whatever thing in life that you're working towards and building on, whether it's your finances, your work position, whether it's just your business in general, whether it's your relationships, whether it's just life in general, whatever you're working on here that seemed a little bit stagnant, you felt a little bit bored, jaded by it, I see something new coming in that's asking for you to pay attention to it, because it's coming because of what you've just been through, and it is going to give you happiness, not just for you but for everyone else around you, which I love. And Gemini, we also have the Knight of Wands, which is you most likely wanting something spontaneous in life, and this is really calling for you within this week to just go for it, to just do things that, you know, spark passion within you. Don't be so cold to yourself. Allow yourself to play, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to explore, to travel, to move around, to learn new things with this combination here, because what we're needing, which is why we've been feeling a little bit cold, a little bit detached, a little bit, you know, because as much as we have the Ace of Wands here, we're sitting in this energy, which is going to shift, which is nice. And it's almost like she's also restricting herself from drinking from this cup too, because of all the other responsibilities and maybe even that mental blockages that she's been having that's limiting herself. So you're asking to fight for your freedom. Sagittarius energy here. Jupiter energy as well. So when you do this, you are going to come across a lot of luck. You are going to come across a lot of things that just work. You're going to come across amazing people, amazing experiences that you're always going to remember. As you can see, it's fun. Some of you could be leaning towards playing a new instrument. I'm seeing something very small. Some of you is like a ukulele. I'm seeing, what else am I seeing? I just feel like we need to up it a little bit more. Listen to more music that's upbeat, you know, things that make you feel a specific way. I do heavily feel like this has a lot to do with our emotions, and when we change how we feel towards certain things and how we treat ourselves, I do think things around us are going to start moving forward a little bit more here, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to pull you out an animal card for the week. I feel so small at this camera angle. I am small anyways, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see for Gemini, please, for the week. These are huge cards that I cannot shuffle. For Gemini. Okay, I'm going to split it. splitting it, and we're going to pick the one on the top. We have dragon. Oh my god. Okay, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. This is amazing. This kind of gives me Scorpio vibes, like transformation and like Phoenix Rising vibes. But as a dragon, this is really about being fearless. This is also about connecting to your higher self, and again, becoming kind of, I want to say, indestructible here, Gemini, becoming really a master of your own fate, of your own destiny, of your own life. And this is about you removing that devil energy, you understanding your shadow side, you healing that, and you becoming even more powerful. So this self-work that you seem to be doing is putting you on top of everything. And for a lot of you, if this is something that you want to do, you know, being it could be a counselor, this could be helping again people with their inner light. You could be helping other people to bring it out, but most likely helping others tune into their intuition, or at least this is what you're doing here with that moon energy coming through here. So yeah, rise with dignity, Gemini. Amazing things are on their way to you. You just need to believe in it. You need to understand it. You need to understand yourself, what's blocking you potentially on the inside, and you be able to again rise up from it. But anyways, that's what I have for you. I just wanted to say a very quick message in terms of there is an Instagram situation going on right now, and there is an account that is trying to impersonate me in attempts to sell really ridiculously overpriced readings. I think one was like $1,000. Anyways, I know we're all wise enough to not fall for it, but I just wanted to put it out there. If it's not linked down below, please do not follow it. If it's not me, please do not go for it, because I know they've got a really large following right now because people are falling for it. And please do not buy anything from this person. I'm in a process with Instagram of trying to get rid of them and trying to get them to Instagram to delete their account, which I don't know why it hasn't happened already, but you know, I'm trying to trust in divine timing that the universe will solve it when it needs to. But please please don't fall for it. Please don't follow it. Please don't, just report it and block it, please. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you guys next week. Okay,